What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is going to be my first video, hopefully of many, if I can stay consistent. I'm just doing this now because playoffs start in about 12-ish hours for me. So when this uploads, probably the morning of the day of the playoffs. But yeah, just wanted to get this video out. My NBA playoff predictions. I am by no means an NBA expert, like at all. Out of the big four American sports, this is probably the one I watch the least. I still would like to say I know a little bit about it, but these are not expert picks at all. Like, do not come here to think I'm an NBA expert at all. So, yeah, I'm just going to get right into this. As I'm recording this, Minnesota is currently beating OKC by about 30 points. So we're just going to say that this is Minnesota. I don't really think it matters much here. But, yeah. I think Denver is honestly being slept on. I know everyone's saying it, but Denver is being slept on again. They're the one seed. I don't think Jokic is going to win MVP. I think they do give it to Embiid, but that's a three-time MVP caliber player with Jamal Murray. This is a good team. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's no one taking them to come out of the West. Now, I don't know if they're going to come out of the West. I'm really kind of just winging this, but I'm definitely taking Denver. Minnesota could take. I'm going to say Minnesota takes one from them. I don't know. I don't like to pick sweeps. I just don't. I'd like the series to be a little competitive. So I'll just take that in 5. And then there's some very good matchups, but this is a very good one. I don't believe Paul George is going to be playing in this series. I probably should have researched that before I started this video, but we're already here. So I can try and look real quick. It says he's out. I don't know for how long. Won't be rushed back. Yeah, I don't think he's going to play in the first round, which really, really hurts their chances. I still really don't know. It says, I don't know here. This is a tough one. This is a very tough series. I know it's 84-16, but playoffs, anything can happen. I also don't want to go completely chalk, but I am going to take Phoenix. I'm going to say this goes to 7. I think this will be a very good series. I mean, there's drama all around. You've got Westbrook versus Durant. That's just the start of Durant with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. This is just a stacked team after the deadline. So this is going to be a great series. This whole Western Conference really is pretty stacked, and so is the East. And then we got Sacramento, Golden State, which is crazy to see a 6 seed being picked 78% of the time over a 3. And I think I'm probably going to go that route too, but I'm just worried about Golden State taking a single game in Sacramento. Sacramento's crowd has been probably the best of all crowds this season with the Light the Beam. Some of the videos you see, the crowd just erupts. And Golden State has been completely awful on the road, like historically bad. So I think if they just need one game on the road. I think they're going to win them all at home. If they could just split in Sacramento and go back to Golden State tied at 1, I think they win the series in 6. And that's what I'm going to say happens. They hopefully just sneak out with a win in Sacramento somehow. Probably Curry's going to have to drop 40-something at least if they win that game. But hey, if Golden State can't win one of those first 2 games in Sacramento, they're not going to win the series. I just don't trust them to win on the road. This is a very sketchy pick, but I'm taking them. And then the Lakers against the Grizzlies. This is another interesting one where a 7 seed's being picked more to upset the 2 seed. I don't know. I liked Memphis a lot. They were the hottest team in the league. Ja Morant is back from whatever was going on there. Not even going to speak on that. I don't really know. I want to take Memphis, but betting against LeBron in the playoffs is not a very good idea ever, especially with AD. But that basketball game that they played on Wednesday or Tuesday actually was one of the worst basketball games I've ever seen, especially in the final couple minutes. That was just awful. I'm going to take Memphis here, probably in 6. Yeah, I'm going to go down to the East now. I'm going to go just first round, then second round, then conference finals, then finals. I'm not going to fill out the whole West. So now we got Milwaukee against Miami, who just won today against the Bulls. It's a pretty good game, actually. That crowd was a lot better than usual. Miami's just not great at the beginning of the game, so no one shows up. But once it gets to the end, they have a great crowd. but I still think Milwaukee. I'm gonna say in five. Jimmy Butler will steal a game. Could go farther than that, but I think Milwaukee is an absolute tank this year, like they always are. And then an interesting, very interesting series, 4-5 with the Cleveland against New York. New York's got a crazy crowd. I do like Cleveland a lot though, with Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. They have a great team, Jared Allen. Um, they've been kind of doubted all year. Uh, I can't forget about Darius Garland. That's one that you probably shouldn't forget either. But I think I'm gonna take Cleveland here. But I think this is gonna be a great series with the Knicks crowd, Madison Square Garden. It's always fun in a playoff series with the Knicks in it. Basketball is better when the Knicks are good. I know a lot of people hate them, but it just is. I'm gonna say Cleveland in 7. I don't know. I'm picking a lot of late game series, but hey, it'll be good for entertainment for the league. This series will be great for entertainment. Even though I don't think Benson is not playing, so that's not as good. Yeah, the Nets would not be here at all if they played the whole season with the roster they currently have. So, and Philly is a complete juggernaut, so I'm going to take Philly in 5. And then another one with, I don't think Atlanta stands much of a chance. Um, I do like this storyline though with Trae Young going to TD Garden, Boston, kind of similar fan base to the Knicks, very passionate, can be very have a lot of hatred at times. So we could see another villain arc from Trae Young. I honestly hope we do. But I'm saying Boston in 5 as well. I think Trae Young will steal a game. I really think this Philly could be a sweep, but I don't like doing that. So we're just gonna say a couple series end in 5. And now on to the conference finals here. Not the conference finals, conference semifinals. We got a 1 and a 4, a 6 and a 2, another 1 and 4, and a 3 and a 2. So it's completely chalk in the East. It's never gonna happen, but it could. Denver against Phoenix. This is where it gets very interesting. I'm not doing complete breakdowns on all these games. Obviously, I'm going kind of quick. I'm hoping to do recaps of a lot of these series and a lot of these games. Just all depends on how this goes. But yeah, Denver. I want to pick Denver just because I feel like everyone's sleeping on them and everyone thinks Phoenix is going to win. A lot of people. The East is a complete toss-up. I mean, you could say 1 through 7, except for maybe Sacramento, but I don't know. Sacramento, a lot of people are sleeping on them too as a 3 seed. It just doesn't feel like this is the least I've ever seen a 3 seed be picked ever. I would be surprised if any major expert has Sacramento even in the conference finals, which is crazy to think about a 3 seed being like that. But yeah, like I was saying, 1 through 7, people probably have in the finals. Like there's so many teams that you could have go and do stuff. I'm taking Denver in 7. Phoenix plays another 7-game series, but I don't know. For some reason I just don't trust them. I don't know. I like Denver. Now Golden State Memphis is another interesting one. Curry against Ja. This would be a great series. Klay Thompson in the beef with Dylan Brooks showing him the rings. This would definitely give bragging rights for a couple seasons here. And I think Golden State has more veterans, better locker room chemistry, I would say. And I'm going to take Golden State in 6. So we got Denver, Golden State for the Western Conference Finals. Now over here, Milwaukee against Cleveland. I love Cleveland to death. I really do. I love watching Cleveland in the games I've watched them this year. But I'm taking Milwaukee in 6, and I really don't know if it even gets to 6. Giannis is an unstoppable force, and I know they have Mobley and Allen, but I don't know. That Bucks team is very well assembled again. They're very fit to win the championship. They could easily make a run. Any of these 3 teams could make a run at the finals, and there'd be no debate from me at all. Philly, Boston, Embiid against Tatum. It's a very, very tough game. Very tough series to pick. I really like Philly, though. I really do. I like Philly a lot. I think this is Philly's year if they're going to get a year. And I'm going to take them in 7. I'm going to take Philly. I'm going to take Milwaukee against Philly in the Eastern Conference Finals and Denver against Golden State in the Western Conference Finals. This is very unorthodox picks. I don't know about that, but I'm not here to get these all right. I'm never going to get these all right. So I'm just here picking who I think is going to win, and I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy the playoffs a lot. They start very, very soon. So Denver, Golden State. Is this where Denver's run comes to an end? Or is it where Golden State's? I think I'm going to go Golden State. I don't know why. Nope, not doing it. Denver. We're taking Denver in 6 games to go to the NBA Finals. And then I love Giannis. Like I said, he's an unstoppable force. But I don't think it could get much better than Embiid against Jokic. It's been a debate for a long time now this season. Who's better, Embiid or Jokic? Who deserves the MVP, Embiid or Jokic? Let's settle it in the finals. Actually, I'm going to put that in 7. This is great. That's going to be, if this series happens, even if it's Boston, Milwaukee, it's, again, they played last year, but that's going to be a great series. And I do hope Milwaukee gets there and plays one of these two, because that would just be must-see TV. But now this would also be must-see TV here. Denver, Philly. I said this is Philly's year if they have it. I said Denver's being overlooked a little bit in the West. And I think I'm going to take Philly in 6 games. They'll win it at home. And point margin in game 1 will be... How would it be minus? I don't know. I don't understand this. Maybe I'm just stupid, but... I'm just going to go with 5. Why not? That seems like a pretty good thing to say. Yeah, so this is my very not expert at all NBA playoff picks. I will have... The NHL playoffs were just set, and I'm going to make videos on that as well. I really don't know when they start. I would assume it's Monday. But I will be making a video on that, and I do know that a little bit better. I would say much better than I do the NBA. I've watched that a lot. So that'll probably be coming out pretty soon, maybe Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday, so probably Sunday. But yeah. That's my first video. Hopefully I keep doing this, and maybe some of these picks will be right, probably not, but I'm just here to enjoy the NBA playoffs. Thanks for watching.